Hey guys, I'm super excited to share with you today a little haul, and by a little I mean a very big, heavy haul. I've been shopping a lot this month and I'm super excited to share with you guys what I've purchased. So if you're interested to see what's in this box, then let's just get on into it. So first, let's start off with Ulta. I picked up some new Bliss skincare items since they relaunched their brand. So I picked up the Makeup Melt Cleanser. It's like a gel sort of thick cleanser that is supposed to melt off your makeup and cleanse your skin. But the really cool thing about this is that you can use it to remove makeup, or you can just use it to clean your skin. So I'm excited to try that. I also picked up the Mighty Marshmallow face mask because I saw so many people on Instagram talking about this, and the texture honestly just looks amazing. So it's supposed to brighten and, well, the claims are bright and radiant whipped mask. So it's supposed to help your skin get super glowy, and it says, glow up. The airy whipped mask with brightening boost of marshmallow root extract delivers a surge of hydration to instantly reveal a new luminosity. Plus, powerful antioxidants like vitamin C, olive leaf extract, and lemon oil help visibly smooth out uneven skin, tone, and discoloration. I won't open all the products for you, but I just wanted to share like how gorgeous. Well, first of all, the packaging is just like so cute, and you can just see the texture of this product is so amazing. It's like a whipped mousse, but not, and it smells really good. It smells like lemons, and so I'm super excited to try this. I actually held out and waited to try this so that I could just haul it for you guys. And then I got one more Bliss product, excuse me. I also got the Jelly Glow Ball Cleanser because it seems so interesting and innovative to me. So I have tried this one out already. It's super cool. It actually comes with like a little balloon and you pop it. Mine's kind of like, you can see the soap residue, but it's really cool. Like, you can tell it kind of jiggles. Here, I'll open it for you. It's kind of gross, but like you can see it just like jiggles, and it feels super smoothing on the skin. And after I used it, I found my face felt so soft and clean, but not stripped, which I really like. So I'm going to continue trying that out and let you guys know what I think of it. And then also, when I was at Ulta shopping, I got the Flower Beauty matte lipstick, liquid lip in Bare Honey, and it just seems like a really pretty nude shade. Here, I'll swatch it for you guys. It's just like a really pretty pinky nude, great for every day, and I want to see how this wears to see if it's super matte and drying. I also picked up this setting powder. This is the Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder, and I wanted to try something that wasn't so matte because I've been finding that recently my under eyes have been like kind of crepey just like on this inner portion, and I wanted to try a powder that would give me longevity. Like, I like the matteness of like the Laura Mercier powder, but sometimes I find that it makes my under eyes look too dry, and it could be a combination of like what concealer I'm using, that it's not hydrating enough. But I love my like Tarte Shape Tape, and it's so thick, so I wanted to find an illuminating powder that wouldn't make it look so dry. So I've been testing that out. And then I picked up some Physicians Formula, which I'm really excited about. I picked up the Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer, and then I picked up the Natural Glow Blush shade, and these are, I've already played with them because they're so fun and I've heard so many good things. And this bronzer is such a pretty tone. Like, first of all, the packaging is so cute. It reminds me of like spring and summer, and it just like makes me kind of happy. And it also smells like summer. It smells like a combination of sunscreen with coconut, but also like you're at the beach, which is like pretty amazing. And I love the texture of this product. It's like a creamy powder, and this bronzer shade, I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up, but it looks a little bit orangey here on my hand, but it comes off on the face so natural. And I was a little bit nervous because I'm really pale, but the bronzer shade is really nice, so I think I'll be able to use this once I'm a little bit more tan. And then the blush shade is really pretty. At first I thought it was going to be like way too glowy and highlighty, but it does provide a little bit of brightness to the skin, and that shade is a nice neutral one. And then I also picked up the Butter highlighter, and this is in the shade Champagne. I was kind of bummed because I Well, first of all, let me take a step back. The texture and appearance and payoff of this product is so amazing. Like, let's just take a minute and really appreciate this for all it's worth, because it is so freaking creamy. Like, that's just one little swipe, and the payoff is insane. Like, you see that? It is so gorgeous. The only downside to it is that I wish it was a tad bit lighter, because it reads a little bit too gold for me, because I'm so pale. But I think once I get a little bit of a tan in, I'll be much more of a fan. But then the next shade up is like almost like a pearl white, and it's so light, and so I don't really like the pale white sort of highlights. I like the true champagnes, like right in between a pink, right in between a gold, just because I find that it suits my skin tone the best. So that one's really pretty. And then I also picked up this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, which is just like a really nice powder that you can use to set your under eyes. It's super brightening, you can see right there. It does a really good job and is very finely milled, so it feels really good underneath the eyes and blends out like a dream. It doesn't look like such a stark difference. I'm actually wearing it today. And then let's see, what else did I get from Ulta? I think that's all from Ulta. And then I'll move on. I stopped by the Smashbox store in Venice, which if you live in LA, you should definitely check it out. It's super fun. If you buy 2 products, then you can make your own little lip gloss. And so it's kind of fun to do with your girlfriends or your mom or your sister, so I highly recommend it. One of the products I picked up was the Smashbox Vlada collabs, and I got the shade In Bloom. This is their liquid lipsticks, and it's actually what I'm wearing on my lips today, and it's so gorgeous. I was swatching these lip colors, and they're super metallic and super gorgeous, but I felt like this was like a good everyday metallic that I could get away with, so I went ahead and picked that up. Like, can we just have a moment? It is so pretty. Like, it's not like in your face metallic where you're like, girl, what's on your lips? But it's like a really pretty, subtle yet metallic lip. So, and then I also picked up the Smashbox Vlada highlighter, and this is in the shade Gilded Rose. And this packaging, it just gets me. Like, it is stunning. Like, this packaging and the product, when I first got it, I was like, I can't use this, it's too pretty. But also it's too pretty not to use. So I have been testing it out, and it's super pretty. It's like a, you can see it's right here. It's like a perfect champagne, but has the slightest iridescence of pink, and it's so wearable and so pretty, and I have been loving it. It's so gorgeous. I also did a little shopping at Costco, and you wouldn't believe what brand I found. Girl, I got me some Tatcha products from Costco, and they were a deal, and I'm super stoked on it. So I picked up the Luminous facial mist that everybody loves. It's supposed to give you really dewy skin, and the packaging is just so pretty. Like, when you open it, it's just so luxe and feels so nice, and there's a lot of like nice collateral that comes with it so you can read. And I really don't want to get hooked on this because it is like $69, I think, and for a setting spray that is kind of crazy. It's only 1.35 fluid ounces, but listen, I'm here to test the hype. And then I also picked up the Tatcha The Water Gel Moisturizer. I like gel-based moisturizers, especially for spring and summer, because I have combination skin, so I don't like to use anything too heavy or oil-based, but I do still like the hydration. So I'm excited to try this. I haven't heard too many people talk about this product, but the claim is that it's a water light and anti-aging, pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for oily skin. Wow, I can't talk. So I'm really excited to try this out and let you guys know what I think of it. From Costco was the Glam Glow. This is the Glow Setter Facial Mist. And it's just supposed to be a glowing mist, that dewy sort of makeup setting spray. And I've seen a lot of Instagram videos on it. Man, I don't know why this packaging is so hard to open. But the package is really cute. We'll see. I've been really into trying new setting sprays recently, so I'll let you guys know what I think. And then moving on to the juicy stuff. Just kidding, all of it's been juicy, but this is like the Sephora VIB spring sale. Only 2 times a year do they do a sale, once in the fall and once in the spring, so I really wanted to pick up some splurgy items. I probably should have waited till the fall, but I'm so impatient I can't. So let's start with some skincare. I also picked up from Sephora the water cream from Tatcha, just because I've heard so many people use it and see it all over the place. And the packaging, it honestly got me. I'm a sucker, y'all. It's just so pretty. Like, this is just so nice to have on your vanity, and it comes with like a little spatula that looks like it's part of the design, but actually this comes out and you can use it to scoop out the product, and it just, something about it. That's what it looks like. It has a really nice fragrance to it. So I'm really excited to try that. Oops. And then I picked up some Drunk Elephant items as well. I got the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, as well as the C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. I'm really excited to try these. My girl Casey Holmes, if y'all follow me, you know I love her. She loves Drunk Elephant and really enjoys this serum, so I wanted to try it out and see what I think of it. And I have a really I'm like a ride or die Estee Lauder Night Repair serum kind of gal, so I kind of want to see if this will give it a run for its money. Granted, it's a little bit different because it has the AHA and BHA that helps to resurface skin, so I'm hoping that it'll help me with something like the acne scarring that I have. So I'll let you guys know what I think. And also the packaging is so cute, look at that. And then I also picked up this eye cream just because I love trying new eye creams, and I thought the packaging is really nice on this. One thing that I like is an eye cream that has a pump or some other alternative than like dipping your finger into the product, because one, it's like not very cleanly, but I also feel like the integrity of the product kind of isn't as good if you like don't like close it airtight for one night. I feel like it kind of affects the formula, so I do like that that's in a pump. I also picked up the Ling, is that how you say this? I don't know. Ling, it's that Korean brand, the sleep mask, because everybody and their mom loves it so much, and the packaging is really pretty. I always put on like a balm at night before I go to bed, so I'm excited to try this little guy. Let's see. And I got another Fenty Glow lip gloss. I bought like one of the trial sizes so that I could try one of the highlighters, and I just love this gloss so much. It's just so pretty. It's like, if I don't know what lipstick I really feel like wearing, let me try. I just love this lip gloss. Like, if I don't know what lipstick I feel like wearing, I usually pull this out of my bag, and it's just so pretty and goes with everything. I've been kind of into glosses lately over like matte lipsticks, just because they're really easy and no fuss, but I've also been wearing a lot more eyeshadow lately, which probably has something to do with it. But this is what the shade looks like. It's just so pretty and glossy, and it smells really good, and it reminds me of like some candy that I used to have when I was a child, and I really like it. And then I picked up this Hourglass Vanish foundation stick. I really hope this shade matches me, because I just bought it online and I didn't test it out. But I've heard good things, so might be a little bit light. We'll see. But it feels really creamy. Nothing a little bronzer can't help. And my hand's like darker than my face because I don't tan on my face. Well, I don't really tan ever, but you know, that pale life. And then I got so I hopped on the bandwagon for this Amrezy highlighter. It just looks super pretty and such a universal shade. And a girl can never ever have too many highlighters. Like, seriously, it's so pretty. Like, that's just one little swipe into the pan. Like, see, this is what I wish the Physicians Formula highlighter would be. Just a little bit more champagne-y, but you can see they're kind of similar in color payoff and texture. So I'm really excited to try this and see how I like it. And then I splurged and got this Dior Addict Lip Glow Balm, which is like, I really just bought it for the packaging. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm not sorry about it. This shade is, this is the shade Raspberry, and it just seems like a really pretty, easy, everyday balm when I want a little bit of color, but nothing too crazy. It just seems like a really pretty, like a sheared out berry pinky shade, which is one of the shades that I love. So I'm really excited about that guy. And then I picked up 2 new eyeshadow palettes, not because I needed them, but because I needed them. First, I got the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Mothership Bronze Ambition eyeshadow palette, and I have the really big Mothership palette. I think I have the second one, and it has very similar packaging, and I thought that this palette was in the same box, which looks like this, but this is actually the front of the palette, which I didn't realize. I'm glad I didn't like tear it open because that would have been bad. But this is the new 6-pan shadow, and it's really nice because it has a really like large mirror, which I'm a fan of, so it makes it super easy to carry around. But I got this palette because they're like perfect everyday sort of bronzy shades, like neutral enough that you can use, but you still create like a smoky look or a really natural look. And this is $55, I believe, which is pretty expensive for 6 shadows, but honestly guys, the quality of the Pat McGrath eyeshadows are so lovely that like you can't argue it. Like, you just need it in your life. And every time I wear them, I always get people asking me what's on my eyes. So I'll swatch a couple of them for you. I'll do like this really light champagne-y color. The texture just feels like straight butter. Like, I just barely rubbed my hand into, I don't even know where to swatch this. Like, that is one swipe. So gorgeous. And like this one is a really nice like bronzy. I love putting these types of shades all over my lid because it makes it look like I tried really hard, but really I didn't do all that much. Super, super pretty. And then there's like this peachy bronzy. It's almost like a rose gold shade, but not quite. Stop it. That needs to go on my eyes like right now. Like these two together. Whew. Girl. Should I do a tutorial with this guy? Comment below if you think that this should be the next tutorial. Ooh, that's a pretty deep chocolate. It is reading black on camera, probably just because of the lighting, but it has little like shimmer reflectives, and it's like the deepest chocolate brown I think that I have. And then I'll swatch maybe on my other hand because this one's getting crazy. This really pretty brown shade, which is like a great outer corner color, and then this gold shade, which is so pretty. So those are those 2 shades. So really excited about this palette. I feel like I'll get really good like everyday use out of it. The only thing is that I don't want to get this packaging really dirty because it's like nice paper, you know. And then the last thing I picked up from Sephora is this Natasha Denona palette. This is the Lila palette. It's the purples one, and it's so pretty. Okay, now this is like a super splurge. It's $129 I think for this palette, but it's just so pretty and it makes me so happy. I like love purple colored shadows. When I first started with makeup, I like only wore like purples and like really smoky like colored looks, and I think that this palette is super pretty, but you can still get like really good pretty neutral looks. Like this is a nice like taupey brown shade, finger smudge, but you can do like some nice looks. Like there's like this nice gold, you can do pops of colors. Like these purples, and like this is almost like a violet-y blue shade. Like obviously you can do it on the lower lash line for a little pop of color, or dampen it and make that your like liner, and it would be super pretty. But you know, there's some browns, a nice gold, a nice like rose gold, this brown, this like brown green is really pretty. It's like a duochrome. So I think that this is super versatile. Obviously, if you don't love purple shadows, I would definitely recommend the Star palette, or the Sunset palette is really pretty as well. It's just always sold out. Otherwise, I would have probably gotten that one too, which it's probably a good thing that they didn't have that in stock. That's it, y'all. It's everything I bought. I spent way too much money, so I'm trying to go on a no buy, so please encourage me. No more spending. I want to know what you guys picked up at the Sephora sale, or what you've been purchasing recently, so comment below in the sections what you guys have been purchasing or lusting after. Subscribe to my channel. I would definitely recommend to do so. I'm just kidding, y'all, but seriously, please subscribe. And if you don't already, make sure to follow me on Instagram. My handle is Glam by Ashley D. I'll link it below for you guys, as well as all of the products that I purchased. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to share with you some new tutorials and what products I've been loving. I'll see you girls in my next video. Bye!